Welcome into today's edition of Cronkite Sports Spotlight on triathlonlive.tv. My name is Misha Jones alongside my lovely co-anchor, Miss Sarah Abbott. We're going to get you warmed up for a day full of Women's Collegiate Triathlon Championship coverage.
That's right. We have an exciting show for you with an inside look of what it takes to train like a triathlete, key athletes to focus on in the races, and a breakdown of the different teams competing today. But first, let's take a look at the course.
All right, so first participants will swim a 750-meter lap in Tempe Town Lake. Then they'll transition to a 20-kilometer bike ride, which will take them across the bridge, around the park, back toward the start, and then up along the hills on Curry Road and back down to Lakeside. Then they'll begin the last leg of the race, a 5-kilometer run around the western end of Tempe Town Lake and finish once and for all at the North Shore.
So what's it like to train like a triathlete? Let's just say our very own Tyler Mannion found out the hard way.
It's obvious triathlon is an incredibly demanding sport, but just how do these athletes prepare for race day? Well, it's time to find out, but not in these clothes. That's better. Let's start with running. So, what makes this team so good?
I think we all push each other and we all want to see each other succeed and be the fastest, and so I think just that competitiveness inside of the team helps us.
When you're in meet, in race, are you thinking anything at all or are you just blank?
Oh, I'm thinking about how much it hurts. No, and when it'll be over.
These girls are crazy. All right, I think we're gonna try to go with the last girl here. She's really cool though. Outrunning the golf cart, no big deal. Hey, it's Ray Anderson. No big deal, it's the athletic director.
Running was done and it was on to day 2, which meant it was time to bike. The team did 13 miles to get to the workout while I sat in the car with head coach Cliff English. Then, it was time for me to try the hill workout the girls had been doing.
Let's go.
I just hope he doesn't crash my bike.
I know, I'm worried for you, Coach.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. He seems like he knows how to brake, so that's good.
That's a good thing. Right?
Yeah.
Disaster, got toasted. All I did was sit in the car, come here, be like, oh yeah, we'll be good. Just bike up a hill or something. We were not good.
We're soon going to have you up here by the finish line. We're going to start introductions right at 11:45. Hey Michael. Yes sir. 48 athletes. We're going to start this race today. 43 representing Division 3, 48 representing Division 3.
You can see it. Set it to about 6-7. Slide that across so it's 6-7.
That's a half-mile swim.
And this will take it half of the year from now. We're going to be at 65. So
See this guy?
we have separated D1,
Yeah, go wide.
D2 from the D3s.
I asked him and he said my
Warm-up swim.
You're dying.
This is the driving route. And that is that Division 3 is non-scholarship. Division 2 and 1 are scholarships.
This one works way better than the dynamic one. Okay. It's like rock steady on the bike.
Athletes together,
Thank you.
scholarship together.
I'm going to the boat.
It is a very fair platform of competition.
I did not know that. It's good to know. For those playing along at home, the race course will be out to that yellow turn buoy that's just between the start line and the building that says ADP. They'll shoulder that with their right. They'll come across underneath the bridges. They'll have another shoulder on their right. They'll then come down, still on the far side of the bridges. They'll shoulder one more on the right, and then they will come out to this yellow buoy. I believe they shoulder that left and they come right out here on the shore up where they're starting. They're then going to run underneath the Mill Avenue Bridge, a little bit different than our age group race. They'll run by where the expo area is and into the transition zone. They'll grab their bikes and they're going to start by going up this little bit of a hill. Then they're going to cross over mill. They've got a bike course that goes out that way. When they come back into transition off the bike, they're going to be coming in the same direction. It's all one-way traffic in that transition zone. They'll drop their bikes off onto the run course.
Chance they'll be up front.
Hey, Justin!
Send it over to Cronkite Sports reporter Ali Krishnan with details on how these individual athletes put the importance of the team first.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Everything's coming together. Yeah, of course. Behind the scenes.
Here in Tempe, ASU Triathlon head coach Cliff English has cultivated a culture in which the 12 women on his team are not only concerned by her final time, but the overall welfare of the group, despite the competitive atmosphere that comes with the sport.
Being an NCAA sport that scores as a team, similarly to cross country, I think a lot of the girls, it's new for them, but they actually really enjoy it. It makes your performance mean a little more than just your individual performance for yourself. You're thinking about how you're scoring for the team. You're thinking about your teammates. I find you can really see that with our girls. You get one finishing, and they'll immediately turn around waiting for a teammate, and it's definitely a really good environment that's taken shape here.
And the dynamic of being a Sun Devil triathlete is about more than just support on the course. It's also about how you can help your teammates in other aspects of life as well.
Individually, the triathletes know how important it is to take care of your body, especially leading up to a big race. But that doesn't stop them from holding one another accountable.
Sometimes, if I had a bad run and we're going straight into a swim, I just don't feel like eating, so I'll just be hanging out in the devil room. But then one of my teammates will be like, "Yo, Kira, you gotta eat, you gotta refuel."
English also says that one of the most important things when leading up to a big race is consistency in your training and your lifestyle.
The thing is, when you're getting ready for the big race, I think the biggest part of it is not doing anything different. I know that sounds super weird, but it's one of those where you kind of actually just have to keep it on cruise control. Do the same thing that you've done for every other race, every other competition. You kind of have to treat it. This is no different than every other day that they've gone out to race.
And because they train together every day, it isn't hard to keep that team-like energy around them as they lead into the national championship. Because while they race on their own, they share their successes as a team. In Tempe, I'm Ali Kruzniak, Cronkite Sports.
Triathlon is on its way to becoming a fully recognized NCAA championship-sponsored sport. In 2014, 14 schools began participating in triathlons. It's considered an emerging sport by the NCAA, with an increasing amount of schools participating in triathlons each year. However, 40 schools must participate in the sport by the year 2024 to reach championship status. And currently, only 31 schools compete in triathlons, leaving only a few spots remaining before it is considered an NCAA championship-sponsored sport. Next, Ethan Ryder will give us an inside look of the different types of teams competing in the events.
The dominance of collegiate women's triathlon by three-time defending champions ASU is well known. What may not be known is the other 30 schools that also compete through a varsity team. Today, 25 of those 30 teams in Division I, Division II, and Division III all find themselves racing at the national championships. However, the division won't all be racing at the same time. The first collegiate race of the day is solely Division III. This division holds a three-time defending champion in North Central College. In 2019, they've continued that dominance by winning both the East and Central region qualifiers. This race will be followed by both Division II and Division I schools. In Division II, it isn't quite a one-horse race. While Queen's University of Charlotte is the team to beat, 3 schools will be looking to challenge them this year. Colorado Mesa University took first place in the West Regional Qualifier, while Davis and Elkins College and Drury University both took first place in the East Regional Qualifier and Central Regional Qualifier respectively. All 3 teams will be vying for that D2 National Championship alongside Queens. No matter what happens, teams from all 3 divisions will take some pride in competing for a national championship.
Thank you, Ethan, for that insight into the teams we'll see competing in today's races. And without further ado, we'll close out our time here in studio and send you to Tempe, where the Women's Collegiate Triathlon Championship is set to begin here in just a few moments. For Sarah Abbott and the rest of our crew, I'm Misha Jones, and this has been a special edition of Cronkite Sports Spotlight. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to all of you joining us from across the U.S. and around the world. I'm Hunter Kemper, four-time U.S. Olympic triathlete, and I'll be your play-by-play guy for the Women's Collegiate Triathlon National Championships. And I'm joined in the broadcast booth with Sarah Quintero, Arizona State University senior triathlete and women's collegiate racing expert. Welcome to the other side of the screen, Sarah.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm really excited to be here. Definitely a different view, but it's going to be a good race. We've got a lot of awesome girls, awesome schools coming out here. It's a great course, and I'm excited to see how the day goes.
I'm excited too, Sarah. We're coming to you live on triathlonlive.tv from beautiful Tempe, Arizona, on the banks of the North Shore of Tempe Town Lake in the center of Arizona State University. We are just minutes away from the start of the 2019 USA Triathlon Women's Collegiate National Championships.
Is that a good shot?
A record field of 126 student athletes from 25 varsity teams are set to compete at the 5th Annual Women's Collegiate National Champs. We will have two exciting collegiate races for you today. The NCAA Division III event beginning in just a few minutes at the bottom of the hour. And then our second race will feature the NCAA Division I and II teams with a scheduled start time of 1:30 p.m. or roughly 2 hours from now. All collegiate teams and individuals qualified for nationals through one of 3 women's collegiate triathlon regional qualifiers held during this fall season. The Central Regional Qualifier took place September 1st in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, followed by the West Regional Qualifier September 15th in Belforche Reservoir, South Dakota, and the East Regional Qualifier October 19th in Smith Mountain Lake, Virginia. The athletes today, Sarah, will be competing in a sprint race triathlon. It's going to be a clockwise rectangular lap of 750 meters, or for our American viewers out there, that's 50 meters short of a half-mile swim. A three-lap 20-kilometer bike ride, or 12.4 miles, around the Arizona State University campus, and finishing with a flat and fast 5K, or 3.1-mile run. So sit back, relax, and take in the sights and sounds of USA Triathlon Women's Collegiate National Championship Racing being broadcast into your living room and wherever you are around the world by Triathlon Live executive producer Andrew McKenzie and cameraman Daryl Palmer and Ian Dunsmore. Are you pumped, Sarah?
Yes.
Good, I am pumped too.
I'm so excited. It's grown a lot since my freshman year. And to see our division races being split up and have the camera crews and everybody out here, it's awesome. It's a really good course. You've got a little bit of everything. Some nice hills, some fast turns, and even it's really good for spectators to see. We have people up on the bridge, people all around the course, and it's a great atmosphere.
The flags are up, Sarah, from all the schools that are competing today. It's pretty awesome to see the tradition already being established at the 5th Annual Women's Collegiate National Championships. We're going to go through some start lists. I'm going to take you through, on this one, I'm looking at 103, Annika Kottner, North Central College. She should be going strong. And 109, Madeline Scope is a solid runner, both from North Central College. Look for Madeline to come from behind. Mallory Edwards from Transylvania University is a solid runner. She'll be coming from behind and going strong there from Transy. And then Rachel Ruana, a cyclist from Milwaukee School of Engineering, race number 120.
It'll be good for like
And
the
then
next like
134, Sarah, Amira Faulkner is a solid swimmer from Trine University. Look for her out early. And then Grace Miller, North Central College, part of the Cardinal squad that's going for their 4th national title. She'll be in there, 144. And then 140, the last one to watch out for is 146, Grayson Bray, Transylvania University, freshman, solid swimmer. That's our start list. 48 athletes, 9 schools, Sarah, in Division III today.
Yes, we have a lot of D3's interesting group of girls. A lot of them have either came primarily from running and swimming backgrounds. So triathlon is relatively new to some of these athletes, and it's really good to see them all grow in the sport and pick up the bikes and be really strong out there.
And I think we'll be taking you through some of the other sports that some of these athletes have done. I think we've got some volleyball players out here, but definitely some swimmers. I want to say Milliken, I know Milliken University is the head coach is a swim coach, is their head swim coach as well as the triathlon coach. So she'll be bringing the squad. So I think you'll look for the big M on Milliken to be out there early with some of the other girls.
Yes.
I'm excited. They're doing the call-outs right now. This is always an exciting time. Is this when you were most nervous, Sarah? Is this last like few minutes?
I would say the most nervous for me is actually when you're on the line, because usually there's a few minutes where you kind of have to wait for the officials and everybody to get started, and it's super quiet and you're just sitting there. So I think that's the most nerve-wracking part, I'd say.
I agree. I think the drum beat, I think we have it out there on site. We've got the boom, 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 boom. You know, that's always the triathlon live.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, the heartbeats. It's very nerve-wracking, and the last few moments can be the most stressful. But once the gun goes off, your nerves go away. We want to let you guys know it's a wetsuit swim today. As you can see, as you're viewing the water temperature, it's been posted 18.6 degrees Celsius for those around the world. And us people here in the U.S., 65 degrees Fahrenheit. There it is. Water temperature 18.6, air temperature 23. That's a 74 degree air temperature for those in the U.S. They got their wetsuits on. There's a Zoot wetsuit. Got some Roka wetsuits. Milliken has not brought their wetsuits today. That girl's a really fast swimmer. Yelaska, she's a fast swimmer. These Milliken girls better be fast swimmers because they didn't bring the wetsuits today.
Nope. It's
so,
hot here.
It is hot. It is hot here. They were thinking non-wetsuit swims. That's how fast they swim. So I'm thinking when we want to spot out in the water who the fast girls are from Milliken, just look for the non-wetsuit. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it. A lot of these schools coming to Tempe, it's probably a nice break from, they've had snow, they've had rain, all kinds of things, and we don't know what that is here.
That's it's always sunny and nice and beautiful Tempe, Arizona. Tempe, Arizona is a suburb of Phoenix. So we're just outside of Phoenix, small suburb, home of Arizona State University. It's the 3rd year of them hosting the national championships. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Yep.
Here they are. We're getting ready to go for the gun. Well, we're not that close. We're still doing some call-outs. There's Hope Roderick. She's from Milliken University. She's number 133. There's our big swimmer. Next behind Hope is Amira Faulkner. Watch out for her from Trine, right after Hope on 134. She will be, my prediction, first out of the water if my research is correct, and it goes to form, Sarah. There was a Transylvania athlete. Where do you want to be? Where do you like to be positioned? You know, the beach in the center area was a little bit longer of a run out, if you noticed that. So if it's me and I'm getting lined up, I'm going towards the middle. Straight shot.
Yeah, you have a lot longer legs than me.
That's true. See that?
So
look at that.
I like to kind of go. I had to tuck in a little bit in the back. Runouts are not my favorite, being only 5'2". But when I have a run out, I try to go towards the outside so I can tuck in behind people.
Man, getting ready to start the 5th annual Women's Collegiate National Championships 2019 here in Tempe, Arizona.
I think that's everyone.
The flags are up.
Athletes, you are now in the hands of the starter.
And we're off for the 2019 Women's Collegiate National Championships Division III. It's about 150 meters to the first buoy. Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah, so it's pretty short till we have to hit a right turn going out to the next buoy. So the first buoy will look a little interesting.
A little chaos at the first buoy. It's a 750-meter swim. Again, the water is 65 degrees. That's why they are in their wetsuits. If it's below 68 degrees or 20 degrees Celsius, they'll be in their wetsuits, so they have the option to wear their wetsuits. You know, Sarah, as you're a swimmer, did you prefer the wetsuit or non-wetsuit? What kind of style athlete were you?
I don't prefer the wetsuit just because I think it's a lot harder to get off, a lot more to think about, and just I feel like your shoulders get more tired and those kind of things when you wear it. So I don't prefer it, but it definitely does help with body position.
It does. It's faster. It's definitely faster. No matter how uncomfortable it feels, folks, for all you juniors watching right now, you have to wear the wetsuit. It's so important to wear that because it keeps you afloat no matter how good a swimmer you are. It helps out the weaker swimmers more, and the better swimmer, it's definitely faster as well. So do those split times when you're in the pool. Check it out. See the difference. But I'm going to predict that's Amira Faulkner from Trine University is our one out there in front. But I'm just going on past history and what she's done. It's a beautiful day out there in Tempe, Arizona. Gonna have some fast athletes. Again, there's 9 schools competing. I'll take you through the schools as we go along, but we've got Concordia University, Wisconsin, from Mequon, Wisconsin. They're an early adopter program, Sarah. They started women's triathlon in 2014, and they brought 5 athletes here. Their school is located on the shoreline of Lake Michigan. They've got a couple of athletes, Amy Uberzig, Janik Banik, and Megan Clement is a strong cyclist. Janica Banik is a mountain biker, and her niece, she's the niece of former USA Triathlon national champion Cindy Banik. And the interesting story about Cindy Banik, her aunt, is that she was Gwen Jorgensen's first head coach in the sport of triathlon. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Huh? That's a great connection. So they're out there heading to the first buoy. It's a little longer than 150 meters. We got North Central College here, Naperville, Illinois. NCC, they're the Cardinals, and they're the 3-time defending national champions. I look for them to go strong here again today, Sarah. What do you think?
Yeah, they've had a strong presence at all of the regional qualifiers, and even the past few years hosting the first races up in Naperville around the Little Square. They always put on a good race, put on a good performance, and they have a lot of strong athletes and coaches.
So North Central, look out for the Cardinals today. They're going around the first buoy, making that right-hand turn, swimming there in Tempe Town Lake as they head out on the long part of the rectangle, the upper part of the rectangle on that swim course. There they are, starting to get stretched out. You know, I think we're going to see a lot more gaps in this race, Sarah, than we would maybe normally in a Division II and Division I race that we'll have later on today at 1:30 p.m. Mountain. It's just the athletes, again, they're coming from other sports sometimes. Maybe they're just swimmers. These are non-scholarship athletes, and they're not on scholarship. They could be on academic, but not on athletic scholarship to be racing here today. So our sport's grown a tremendous amount. We've got 13 schools in Division III from around the country that have chosen triathlon to be a collegiate sport for them. So it's a great time to be adding those schools. 31 schools total, and that have added division in between Division I, II, and III. 31 schools, and 32 and 33 schools will be added. The 32nd, 33rd school will be added. And just, I think next month is what Rocky Harris said, CEO of USA Triathlon, who also is a Sun Devil. I think he's out there on the race course. Did he race this morning? Did you see him out there racing?
No, he did not race this morning. I did talk to him out there, though. He is excited. Rocky's awesome.
He brings a lot of energy. I'm sure Arizona State University, Arizona State University misses Rocky, but we are excited to have him for Time to Try. At USA Triathlon, he's done so much in just 2 years. He's made a real big imprint on the and being in the face of USA Triathlon. Tim Yount is also here. I think he's on site race announcing.
Yep.
He knows every athlete I think imaginable.
Yes, and everything about everyone.
That's true. He's got the history. So they're going underneath the bridge. Is that a train bridge? Is that a
yeah?
There's a train right there. Yep.
And then there's a pedestrian bridge.
Not too long underneath there.
That's something really cool about our race site here is with the bridges, you can actually, fans can get on top of the bridges on the other side and watch the race from up there and see the whole swim, which a lot of race courses usually see the swimmers kind of disappear for a little and come right back. So it's really cool.
So these swimmers right now, again, are about maybe 200, 300 meters into the swim. We're just a few minutes into the start. Things are starting to get spread out a little bit. Looks like they're going around their far buoy. They've already reached the far side of the race course. There's the Roca buoy. It's up. And we've got a little bit of a gap. You know, drafting is a big deal. Everyone thinks drafting and cycling is a really big deal, and it does. It saves about 30% energy when you cycle, but drafting in the swim is also a big deal. To get behind someone, right on someone's feet, saves you about 13%, Sarah. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, it makes
No,
a
you
huge,
didn't know that.
I didn't know
No,
that.
you didn't.
But I know it makes a huge difference.
It does. It does. Being on someone's feet does make a huge difference.
Yeah, if you can find a place to tuck in, and they always say, especially with draft legal triathlon, the race isn't going to be won in the swim, but
it can
definitely be lost.
It can be lost. It definitely can. So North Central College, they're the strong team. They're the three-time defending champions. The head coach is Jennifer Garrison. The assistant coach for North Central College in Naperville, Illinois, is Kurt Wordwood. He's a great guy, done a lot of stuff with the junior programs. We've also got Trine University in Angola, Indiana. They got 7 athletes here today. Sarah, do you know you can only bring 7? That's the max number of athletes you can bring is 7 athletes. But you score 3. And you want to take them through how they scored these teams for the team scoring?
Yeah, so the top 3 girls on each team are going to be scored, but then the score just has to do with placing.
So it's like cross country.
Yes,
if you guys know
like
if you know a lot about cross country, high school running, or collegiate running, it's the lowest score wins. So if you finish first place, that's a 1. Second place, that's a 2. Third place, that's a 3. The lowest score you could possibly get in the team competition would be 6. I think Arizona State's got that before, right? In the D1, and I know North Central College has also swept the podium here at past races. So,
but those 5th, 6th, and 7th girls, they're still there. They matter because they can push everybody back down and make other scorers get less points. So can't forget about those last few girls.
Absolutely. No, for Trine University in Angola, Indiana, we were talking about them. They started triathlon in 2017. They brought 7 athletes, and their number 1 star is Amira Faulkner. She probably is leading the swimmer. She's close to being probably the first one out. Great. She led the East Coast Regional Qualifier at Smith Mountain Lake by 29 seconds out of the water. We've also got Milwaukee School of Engineering, MSOE, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They brought 7 athletes, Sarah, and their fun fact is they offer more degrees than just engineering. Some people don't know that. I mean, engineering's in their name, but you know they've got broadcasting too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or supply chain management. You know, whatever. Their big star athlete is Rachel Ruana. The swim is not her strength, but she's a strong cyclist and a strong runner, and she's our second top returner from last year. She finished 7th last year in the race, so she's the number 2 returner from last year's racing. We got Northern Vermont University out of Johnson, Vermont. They got 3 athletes here. Beautiful campus nestled in the Green Mountains of Vermont. And Ellery Kiefer was an Olympic rower. Did you know that? There they go on the far side, Sarah. They're approaching the final.
Last buoy.
Yep, the final right-hand turn as they're making their way along the North Shore. Got our boats out there. Got our kayaks out there. Water looks a little choppy. Not really, though. Not too bad, huh?
No, it's not bad.
Got a little bit of a separation right now. A few girls out in front.
They have one last buoy that they do have to come around.
On the left side, make a left-hand turn?
They're going to make a right-hand turn coming back in, but they have to stay on the outside of the buoy.
Okay.
Coming back onto the beach.
Okay. So Northern Vermont, I was saying Ellery Kiefer was an Olympic rower. So Northern Vermont University, Johnson, Vermont, established triathlon in 2018. They have 3 athletes this year that they brought to the national championships, and Ellery Kiefer finished first place in D3 in the Western Regional Qualifier out in South Dakota. And she was a 3-sport athlete, triathlon, basketball, and track and field. And she holds the school record in shot put. How about that?
That's
Olympic
awesome.
rower and holds the school record in shot put. Those are the kind of athletes that we're seeing out here today, folks. It's all about triathlon where they are. Eastern Mennonite University, Harrisburg, VA. 1 athlete from there. Abigail Shelley, she's going for a top 10 today. And then Milliken. Those are our strong swimmers. There's a Milliken athlete, non-wetsuit, I'm predicting. Seemed like a lot of the Milliken athletes didn't bring the wetsuits today. They've got 7 athletes. Their coach is Nathan Cameron, and they're all strong swimmers, but they're new to triathlon. There they go underneath the bridge, Sarah. They probably got about, 150 meters left?
Yeah, definitely.
Calvin University, Grand Rapids, Michigan is also here. They've brought 5 athletes, head coach Katie Carpenter, and they just added women's triathlon just this year, Sarah. And they're looking for just some great finishes and some great run times. Look at the lead-up stand-up paddler. SUP. It's SUP. You know, that's the acronym for stand-up paddle. Do you know that?
Yeah.
You know who does that? Simon Whitfield is an amazing stand-up paddler. Yep, I hope he's watching today. the 2019 Collegiate Women's National Championships. And then our last school we want to announce is Transylvania. They're out of Lexington, Kentucky. They brought 2 athletes, but both of those athletes will be strong. Head coach Sean McNulty, and his parents are celebrating, I believe he said their 38th wedding anniversary. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Here they go, final turn. They're coming in. They're making that left-hand turn around the Roca buoy. 750 meters of swim. They're exiting the water. We'll see who's coming out. We'll get the timing splits up for you guys and letting you know. This is an important time here, Sarah, the end of the swim, into the bike, into transition. What are you thinking about? You got 3 athletes together. These 2 want to kind of come together?
I think first we got to get your wetsuit off, kind of getting it down, at least to your waist. They don't have that long of a run out coming into transition.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty short. Really
short run out. There they are, 2 wetsuits. There's a Millikan athlete. Looks like they're getting their wetsuits off. She doesn't have to. There's the top 4 right there, X in the water. You're pulling your arm sleeves down. There's another Millikan. Top 5 right there. Great shots. There's your top 6. All these girls want to get in that front group. They're pushing through this transition. There's another Millikan athlete. There they are, the swimmers from Millikan.
And then coming into this race, you actually have a little bit of a climb right out of transition. Mount your bike, ride uphill a little bit, and then they'll take a sharp right turn to get on the mill bridges to ride out towards Rio Salado.
So 750 meters in the water. They're getting ready to get into transition. They're coming out. They're getting their wetsuits off. We're still in the top 15 right here, top 20. There it is. We got Transylvania there. We got Millikan. They're putting their sunglasses on, putting their helmet on. Trine University, we'll see where, there's North Central College. North Central, the Cardinals right there. Looks like that could be Grace Miller. Or Annika Kottner. Annika Kottner. Grace, there she is, mounting the line. You got to mount after the mount line right there. You have to go past it with the orange flags. They're letting you know. There they are. They're running out. There's Millikan athlete. There's that was Yelaska, Katie Yelaska from Millikan.
You got a Trine athlete.
There's a Trine athlete getting on their bike. They're mounting their bikes. This is it. This is your main chase pack right here.
This is the interesting part coming right here. Can't see it on this camera.
There's
but
Hope
you
Roderick from
immediately
Millikan. Yep.
How to turn right and go up a hill and climb. So it's kind of got to where you're going to put your shoes on.
And they're going to go right over that bridge right across where they're
Yep.
standing, right? And aren't they going to go up there?
Yep.
We're still in the top 10 here, folks. There's a North Central Collegiate athlete, North Central College. Looks like 103. That's Annika Kottner, North Central College. Grace Miller was out there. I think Grace Miller's out there leading the race for us. Oh, there she is, Grace Miller. 11:03. She's first out of the water. Who was second? Amira Faulkner. There's the big swimmer. Yes, Amira is going to have a solid swim. There she was. Katie Yelaska from Millikan was fifth out the water, or 5th onto the bike overall. Morgan Trauber. Ellery Kierfer. We just talked about her. She's the Olympic rower. She's from Northern Vermont University. Here's our lead moto, Sarah. Hope Roderick, she's also in there, top 10. From Millikan. There it is. There's athlete 144. Grace Miller. She was our top returner from last year, folks. If all things go according to plan and the top 2 girls aren't back again, they must have been seniors last year, she should be your overall champion. She's an all-around athlete for the Cardinals in Naperville, Illinois.
She was 3rd last year at Nationals.
3rd last year at Nationals. Here we go. We're getting onto the main road, going across the bridge. And they're going southbound Mill Avenue as they take a...
It's a pretty sharp right turn. There's been a little bit of construction going on in Tempe, but they will come up on this bridge. It's a little bit of a downhill, and then take a sharp right turn, and then follow Rio Salado to hit a 180 in about 2.5K.
You know what I think what we're seeing here, Sarah, is that it's pretty spread out, right? I mean, there's only 48 athletes in this race, and it's a D3 event, right? Smaller schools.
Yep.
Again, we said non-scholarship athletes. Most of them are doing other sports. But there's very, very spread out this racing is. Much more different than we'll see in the D1 and D2 racing. So your cycling skills have to be pretty strong. It could be a pretty good cyclist in this race because it's
There could be really strong cyclists in this race that worked their way up. They didn't need to be the first, second, or third people out of the water.
Absolutely.
And then same with the run. It's a 5K run. You can make up some good time in a 5K.
100%. We're just early on into lap 1.
Last few people getting on the bike.
We've got Grace Miller out there leading the way from North Central College. Amira Faulkner is also in there. She was a standout swimmer. She's from Trine University in Angola, Indiana. And then I'm going to be looking for Milwaukee School of Engineering, Rachel Ruana. Strong cyclist, not a great swimmer, but a very, very strong cyclist and runner. So she'll be coming through the field today and getting after it. So let's see if some of these girls can get together. There's another Cardinals athlete. I believe that's Annika Kottner. Or it could be Maddie Scope. If Maddie Scope is up there after the swim, she's a tremendous runner.
We got a small group.
We do.
Here, hopefully they can
work
together and bridge a gap.
Millikan athletes need to be working together is right.
So here's the first 180 on Rio Salado, and then they will come back up the road that they just came on and hit a left turn on the northbound Mill Avenue Bridge.
There's a Millikan athlete. That's Katie Yalaska. She was 5th out the water. She's going strong. She's waiting for her teammates. She's got a couple teammates behind.
She's only 7 seconds behind the lead out of the water, too.
7 seconds behind the leaders out of the water. Strong swim by the Millikan athletes. I think we knew that going in. Again, it's their swim team converting over triathlon. We love that. We love that they're doing the sport of triathlon.
Yeah, swim is, I would say, the bottleneck sometimes of triathlon, where if you are a strong swimmer, I feel a lot of time we can pick up strong runners, but if you're scared of the water, not as much of a strong swimmer, it can be the harder thing to pick up sometimes.
A little bit more difficult, absolutely. So here they are. They make the right-hand turn into a sharp left. Again, a little bit of a technical section coming up on here as we're moving through, getting up to our leader. Grace Miller. Looks like she's got some company now. Looks like that's Amira Faulkner, I would imagine, with Grace. Again, Amira's Trine University. They're starting to work together.
Those are some cool green bikes.
This is a little choppy section right here, a little bit of a technical area as they get ready to go across the bridge over Tempe Town Lake, make that hard left-hand turn. It's a great shot of Millikan. Yeah, the bikes match the uniform. How about that?
Yeah.
Huh? Who made that call? Well done, Coach. Nathan Cameron's all over that. Everything's complimentary.
So right there,
there
we
it
can
is.
see our sharp turn coming in.
Yep, technical section. There's Trine and North Central College. Amira Faulkner and Grace Miller working together, 1-2.
Oh,
both strong swimmers. Whoa, that was awesome. Who was that guy? Did you see that?
I think it was Marty Roy.
Do you think that was Marty Roy? Was he on the bike in the background with the ASU flag? ASU's not even going, and Marty Roy is already cheering. What a Sun Devil parent, huh?
Yes.
Do you know him? Do you know Marty Roy?
I do. He's
a father
good old Canadian.
Oh, man, those Canucks. Hey, I tell you, they can be crazy. There's a Millikan athlete, 119. She's going strong. That's Katie Yalaska from Millikan. She wants to get up there. Oh, that wasn't Marty. Look for him. Man, he looks like he could be all over the course. He's got the hat and the flag. He wants to be ID'd, and he has been. Kyla will be featured in the race later on today in Division 1 and 2. She's going for the overall win, right?
Yeah, she's a strong one we got to look after today.
From Winnipeg, Canada.
She has 2 wins this year at the Central and the West qualifier.
So stay tuned for that, right? That's a little promo, a little plug.
Yeah.
1:30 p.m. Mountain, 3:30 East Coast time. The D1 and D2 race will be coming to you live, but make sure you join us early, 15 minutes early, 1:15 Mountain Time, 3:15 Eastern for the pregame show, and you get to see this wonderful production put on by the broadcast school here. There's Grace Miller. There's Amira Faulkner. We got the second pack right here. Here we go, forming up. There's an NCC North Central College athlete leading the way. Here's the hill, Sarah. Talk about this. You know this course better than anyone.
Yes. So on the backside of the course, when the athletes are coming down on Curry, got a nice little downhill, but right at the bottom of the downhill, you got to hit a 180 and go right back up. So especially coming from a slow speed, it's a nice, short little punchy hill.
Yeah, it definitely looks punchy. Yep.
But it's good. It breaks up the course.
Yep, going up on Curry Road, right? That's where the hill is.
Yep, and then they will come.
They'll do the U-turn right after that hill, right? And come down all the way to College, North College?
Yes, they make the U-turn right at College and come back up the hill. But then they're riding on the left-hand side of the road.
Yep.
And then they'll make a left-hand turn back into transition and loop through transition to go on to the next layer.
The technical part into other race course. After that hill, coming down into the U-turn and then coming back up. That's the most technical part. Again, it's a 3-lap bike for all yous at home. It's a 3-lap bicycle ride here around Arizona State University. 20 kilometers in all, 12.4 miles. There's your lead group. I think we're adding people. I think the chase pack has caught up. There's a bunch of Millikan athletes in there. I think this is a shot of our leaders here coming in. That is the lead group.
You got Hope Roderick.
Yep, we got Hope Roderick in there, yes. Amira Faulkner, Grace Miller, Hope Roderick, Katie Alaska, Alexandria Smith, she's in there.
Sarah Morton.
Abigail Shelley. She is from Eastern Mennonite University. She's their only athlete. She's in that front group. There's Alaska. She's gone through, the girls have gone through her. So we're getting ready to come to the end of lap 1, 6 kilometers into the race. They've gone about 4 miles, roughly. They'll be approaching as they come through transition. Get a little support from the crowd. You always like that, right,
yeah.
Sarah?
And it's a nice downhill.
Oh, we're still in the downhill, so we're not quite into transition yet as they're coming down this hill to the U-turn.
The hill reminds me of, I don't know if athletes out there have done Sarasota, coming down into transition and then going right back through.
Oh, there's the U-turn. There we go. Right there by College as they're coming up. They're on the wrong side of the road, Sarah. How do you feel about that?
It's all shut down.
It's a closed course. That's okay. It is a closed course, folks. Don't worry. They're making a hard left-hand turn at the top of this hill, so we still got the top 2 girls. There's your chase pack. Looks like we got 6 girls in that chase group. They'll see how far they're behind the leaders, right? Sarah, there they go. We can kind of guesstimate right here for you. It's going to be about 15 seconds, maybe 30 seconds roughly is what I'm guessing. Coming down. That's Grace Miller leading the group with a bunch of Millikan athletes. Millikan University, Decatur, Illinois. Their acclaimed performing arts school, Millikan is. Did you know the voice of Ariel in The Little Mermaid, Jodie Benson, is graduated from Millikan in 1993? Did you know that?
That's crazy. I wasn't alive then.
Yeah, but you know Ariel.
Yes.
Yes. You know The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
My kids do. I have a 5-year-old daughter that really knows The Little Mermaid. You want me to give you a little voice of Ariel right now?
Sure.
No, I'm not going to do it, Sarah. It's too low. Can't do it. My voice is too deep. There's Trine University. They're going strong. That's Amira Faulkner.
And Grace Miller.
They're working well together. I think they're excited to be. I mean, it's two athletes, right? Cycling together, even though it's small, can be good if they're both focused and dialed in. Here we go. Got a little bit of a.
Yeah, when you're in a small group, it's really the short, quick pulls are what's going to get them to grow that gap even more.
Looks like the chase group is breaking up a little bit. Or is North Central College is leading that. We're going to get great results here as we come through lap 1 of the bike. Here they go, Sarah. They're getting ready to come. There's the lead moto. They're coming down, making that sharp left-hand turn into transition. Here's the technical part of the course. There it is, coming down the hill into transition, Tempe Town Lake. They're going to be hearing Michael Zimmerman on the call, on-site race announcer, giving it to you live, along with Tim Yount, USAT. There's your chase pack coming in. There's your chase group.
Alexandria Smith.
There they are. There they come through. Grace Miller, North Central College. Amira Faulkner, Trine University. And here comes the chase pack. They're leading 1-2. Let's see how far this gap is, Sarah, between the next the chase pack. Although the chase pack is splintering right now.
We got Alexandria Smith, Sarah Morton, Abigail Shelley.
Here they go, come down the into transition at the end of lap 1. Here they go, Millikan athletes. There's a North Central College. That's going to be either Annika Kottner or it could be Madeline Scope. I don't know. Haven't seen the number. I think it's Annika Kottner. There they are. Those girls need to get together. There they are on top of the bridge. There's our leaders, Amira Faulkner, Grace Miller. They're talking to one another. They're hopefully giving some signs of encouragement, letting them know this is our time to shine. Here it is right here.
When you raced, were you loud in the pack or were you quiet?
I
Did you tell people what to do?
I was somewhat loud, but try to be conservative. I was positive. There's the hill. There's the hill out of T1, out of the transition area at the end of lap 1, right there, Sarah. Taking that right-hand turn, going across the bridge.
Going into lap 2.
Onto south. It's southbound on Mill Ave. So yeah, I was a encourager in the pack. I was always complimentary. I felt like if you yelled at someone, it wasn't really going to maybe be that kind of negative reinforcement. Probably wasn't good to help them actually get going in the group. I would get yelled at a lot sometimes, though, if I wasn't doing my fair share. I was okay with that. Up. Looks like someone's caught up here. Or no, it's
Ellery Kiefer.
That's okay. We got 123 from Trine and 103. We got Annika Kottner and Alexandria Smith from Trine University and Annika Kottner from North Central College leading the chase pack right now. So Alexandria Smith from Trine University. She sees her athlete, her other teammate up there, Amira Faulkner up there. Trine's going to go for the overall team title. I think we should discuss that in regards to the team. North Central College was your champions last year in the team title. And Trine University is also going to Milwaukee School of Engineering is also going to be up there for the team title.
You only need 3.
You only need 3, absolutely. Millikan University will also be up there for the team title. There's our chase pack coming around, making that hard right-hand turn. Coming down, we're just early into the second lap. They've gone through the technical parts. That's Vermont Johnson. I think that's going to be Northern Vermont University. I think that's Ellery Kiefer right there. I think that's your Olympic rower on that group as well. We'll get a race number. There she is. She's coming out. She's getting dropped by the 2 girls who are riding strong. Annika Kottner and Alexandria Smith are both laying it down, catching that group. They look to be riding well, Sarah. What do you think?
No, definitely. They're both down in their drops, really working together.
Annika Kottner looks really good driving this. I'm thinking she's going to get to see her teammate real soon. And it's North Central College and Trine University both leading the way at the front of this race. 2 girls in the front, one from NCC and one from Trine University, and then also two of those girls in the chase pack, NCC and Trine. So early on in this race, there they can see the girls coming back. They've made the U-turn on the far side of the course. That's on West Rio Salado Parkway. You know it, and they're making that right-hand turn before a left-hand turn, coming into the kind of more of a technical section before they go back northbound on Mill Avenue across the bridge. That's 114, race number 114. That's Ellery Kiefer, Northern Vermont University. Olympic rower, people. That's awesome. She can just go around and brag about that. She's a three-sport athlete, triathlon, basketball, and track and field. She holds the record, school record of the shot put, Ellery Kiefer. She's got a cool last name. She just sounds athletic, like she should be an Olympian. She needs to get in that front group, that chase pack. She needs to get on with those girls and just sit in. She needs to get on board with Annika Kottner and Alexandria Smith from North Central College and Trine University. They're working really well together. There's the technical section right there. Sharp left-hand turn coming across the bridge.
Coming into transition after that first lap, they were only about 35, 40 seconds back. So want to close that, but that could definitely be made up in the run.
Here's your leaders. There goes Grace Miller. She's going strong. She's your top returner. She finished third last year at Nationals, and this is her fourth national championships. Grace Miller's fourth national championship. So if she wins today, the team title for North Central College, if her school wins, she'll be a four-time national champion. It's pretty good. She's a cross-country runner as well. Or no, that's Maddie Scope. I'm sorry. She's the cross-country runner from North Central College. If I'm Jennifer Garrison, the head coach of North Central College, and assistant coach Kurt Woodward, are you pretty excited right now?
Oh, I'm pumped.
Huh?
I'm pumped to see everybody. Yeah. That's awesome. Especially Grace coming out strong. That whole front in the swim, front of the bike.
Is this where you saw Marty Roy on the bridge? Is this where you saw him?
I saw him.
All right. You haven't seen him again,
He's
have
on
you?
his fat bike, though, so he could be anywhere by now.
Man, he could be. That's true. He's a fast man on a bike. Not as fast as these ladies.
It's so awesome seeing all the fans out there.
And again, I think we should take you back to the history of the sport, kind of how this whole thing got started. You know, Sarah, you've been part of this and part of the initial emerging sport. And just to give you some background, the NCAA named triathlon as an emerging sport for women in 2014. A designation that gives USA Triathlon a 10-year window to demonstrate the sport's sustainability at the NCAA level by recruiting at least 40 varsity programs. So right now, currently, we have 31 varsity programs, Division 1, 2, and 3, correct?
Yes.
We're trying to get to 40 total programs. Here they are coming up the hill on the back side of the course. They're going strong up there. There's your leaders. There's your lead moto. There they come. There's our leaders. Great shots. Great camera work by our guys today. Thanks so much, Daryl Palmer and Ian Dunsmore, doing great camera shots, doing great work out there on the course. But like I was saying, it's an emerging sport for women. 2014 was our designation. Gives us a 10-year window. So by 2024, we have to have 40 schools. So just 9 more to go. Rocky Harris said, USA Triathlon CEO, former Sun Devil, Arizona State University. He basically is said that we have a couple schools that are going to be announced next week. Not next week, next month in December. And so we're well on our way to 40. And he predicts by 2020 or 2021 that we will be an official triathlon, women's collegiate triathlon will be an official NCAA sport. How does that make you feel, Sarah?
It's awesome. We started, went back in New Orleans was the first national championship that Arizona State was at, and the majority of the schools were at. And we had a race that was D1, D2, and D3 all combined, and we even allowed certain elite club programs to come into the mix so that we had a full race.
One race. It was just one race.
One race.
Yep.
And it was an awesome race, but now to
not
see
a lot
that
of girls.
not a lot of girls, but now we have splitting up into divisions, and if we can keep growing, we'll eventually have a D2, and a D1 individual race, which will be just like every other sport out here, coming to see everybody put on what they can do and really see the sport grow. And hopefully our junior elite athletes at home watching this right now are getting excited that they have this opportunity to take triathlon.
Absolutely. What a great avenue for some of these juniors and these high-performance teams that are watching this racing in the D3 racing as well as the D1 and D2 racing, NCAA racing later on today, that they get to see that there's a pipeline, that there's an avenue for them to go to, that they just don't have to run and swim. And in school, at college, at university, they get to actually be a part of triathlon while they're going and attending and being a student athlete. How cool is that? This sport is growing. Rocky Harris has done a tremendous amount, and Tim Yount at USA Triathlon have both done a tremendous amount of work to get this off the ground, have put some funds and resources into there. There they are on the far side, the leaders coming up this hill. Again, nothing's changed.
About to come into transition and get on the run.
Grace Miller, Amir Faulkner are still killing it. But like I was saying, Rocky Harris and Tim Yount done a great job at USA Triathlon, leading this charge, leading the and sharing the story. You know, other sports, the emergent sports for women was created in 1994 with the purpose of growing meaningful intercollegiate participation opportunities for female student athletes in sports that have the most potential to reach NCAA championship status. And a sport that's done that just recently, there they are on the far turn, that have done that just recently is sand volleyball or beach volleyball, right? Yeah. Do you guys have beach volleyball here at ASU?
We do. We have a big team.
That's right. And they were in the emerging sport category, and now they are an official NCAA championship status that they've reached because they've gone on the 40 school mark. So we're just 9 schools short. Again, Rocky Harris predicts in 2020 next year or 2021, D1, D2, and D3 will all have their own separate divisions and competing for their own individual and team national championships.
Yes, and USA Triathlon has been such a big support, but as soon as we reach this official sport title, then NCAA is when they're going to really step in, and we'll have a true NCAA national championship in races put on by them. It'll really be a high-level, great experience.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to get ready to get some more time splits coming in here. We're taking a left-hand turn down into transition. There's your 2 leaders, Grace Miller and Amira Faulkner leading the way, coming down into the technical section and by transition, coming into lap 2. They've gone 8 miles or roughly about 12K. There's your chase pack right there. Uh-oh, North Central College. That looks like Maddie Scope to me. I don't know, but she is a strong, strong runner. Her teammate wants to get in there. Annika Kottner gets on her wheel, as she should. There they come through transition. They're your leaders. Grace Miller, Amira Faulkner, Trine University, North Central College. And we got some more North Central College. I think it's Maddie Scope, who's a strong, strong runner, is up there. She's making the charge through the field. There it is, Maddie Scope, North Central College runner. She was a cross-country runner for North Central for 3 years, has moved to triathlon. She's coming around. She is strong, strong cyclist. I think Annika Kottner, her teammates, like, thank you, hello,
yes.
Welcome to the show.
I gotcha. I can breathe.
That's right.
And drink some water.
Give me a chance. Amira Faulkner needs to realize and get on their wheel and stay with them. Here's your chase pack of 3. They look to be about 35, 40 seconds down is what I'm going to be guessing. These time splits we'll be getting here hopefully soon. There they are, the chase pack of 3. I'm guessing 40 seconds down. They completed 2 laps. They've got 1 lap to go. There's Maddie Scope, North Central College out of Naperville, Illinois. There's your leaders on the bridge. I'm going to guess 40 seconds, 45 seconds, my rough estimate. That's my live timing for you guys. There it is. Amira Faulkner, strong swimmer, strong cyclist. Grace Miller, top returner. There she is, 1:44. Do you think she's getting time splits from her coaches out there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's hard on the bike, your exact split, but just getting the difference with the pace pack.
There's your chase.
A minute back, minute ahead.
Yep, there's your chase pack. There's Maddie Scope. She's going for it.
Especially if you're not as strong of a runner. Kind of know that, okay, they're a minute back. I need that minute.
Or that's right. That's right.
I could save my legs a little bit, depending on who you are.
Maddie's, there's
Annika Kottner.
Annika Kottner, 103. Maddie Scope, 109. And the 123, that's Alexandria Smith from Trine University. So we got North Central College, Naperville, Illinois. The Cardinals are dominating this race right now, as well as Trine University, Angola, Indiana. They brought 7 athletes, and they're doing it as well with Amira Faulkner and Alexandria Smith. Both these schools are at the front and the pointy end of this race. Let's see if the chase back, Maddie can drive that train. There's Grace Miller. There's Amira Faulkner making that right-hand bend onto the far side of the course. How much farther would you say they have to go probably here? About 3 more miles we left to go on the bike?
Yeah. They're about, once they hit this U-turn and come up to Millbridge, they're about halfway through that lap.
Halfway through the lap, so maybe about 4K to go once they hit the U-turn.
Yes.
There they are. There's the sweeping left-hand turn. Now they're heading out to the far side. There's the chase. Ooh, this is the part. Hard right-hander. It's really choppy. We rode over that course earlier yesterday, and it's very choppy. Got some good barricades. Thank you, City of Tempe, for taking care of that construction and making it a safe environment for our athletes. There's Amira Faulkner on the front. And Grace Miller, top returner, 3rd here last year. I think she's looking to improve upon that performance. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think it'll be whoever can run this. It's going to have the last at the Eastern Regional qualifier out in Virginia. We had Amira Faulkner with a 21:21 5K and Grace Miller with a 23:53. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, there they are on the far side. There's that U-turn you're talking about, Sarah. They're about 4 kilometers from the finish of the bike. Then we'll have a 5K run, 2-lap on the run. There's your chase group. Could be more than 45 seconds. North Central College has got 3 up there in the top 5. Trine University's got 2 athletes in the top 5. You only need 3 athletes to basically score as a team. And North Central College, who's the 3-time defending national champions in Division III, the Cardinals, there they are. They're driving it. They see the leaders across the way. We can get a time split, kind of doing that. I don't know. Here they are. There's the chase pack. They're seeing it. They're probably thinking maybe about 45 seconds. That's roughly what I would say. Trine University. They've got some strong athletes. Alexandria Smith. I think she's a strong swim cyclist. She's in that group on that chase pack. I don't know how strong her running is for Smith, what she's done in the past. You see results there in some of the past races. Alexandria Smith for Trine, but we know Amira Faulkner, the running leg, the girl up in front for Trine, that's not her strong suit. However,
Annika Kottner, she's got a strong run.
She does, and she's driving.
And Madeline Scoop.
There they are. The 2 runners are driving the chase pack, 103 and 109. North Central College, Kurt Woodward, assistant coach of North Central. Well done, Kurt. Good job, Jenny G. Head coach of North Central, Jennifer Garrison. They're all about academics at North Central. Did you know the men's cross country team at North Central College has won 18 national titles? And the head coach, Al Carius, is still coaching after 53 years, Sarah. Huh?
That's amazing.
That is amazing. 53 years of coaching. He's young.
That's the other awesome thing about this sport and a lot of the schools that have picked it up so far. Everywhere has great academics, great schools, great programs, and we have some really, really smart athletes, and I think it's encouraging to see, too, is you can get a great education and have fun doing your sport.
Student athlete, Sarah, that's what I say. That's what my father said all the time. You're a student athlete, all right? You may be running at Wake Forest, but you are a student athlete first. There's the bridge. Here's the bridge. We saw Marty Roy, who's getting excited and getting prepped for Kyla for the big show here in about an hour, a little over an hour and 15 minutes before we get ready for the D1 and D2 national championships. Stay tuned. If you're watching our live coverage on Triathlon Live TV, it's free. Go tell your friends right now. Go tell your friends that on Triathlon TV, triathlonlive.tv, it is free. Free coverage, no sign-up costs. We're doing this for you. Okay, so tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandparents, tell your neighbors. Shout it out. Come join us on triathlonlive.tv. Right here, USA Triathlon, Women's Collegiate 2019 National Championships. There's our leaders going across the bridge. They're about like 3K away. There's your chase pack on the starting to go over the bridge. So one's at the end of the bridge on Mill Road.
Yep, we got Madeline Scoop, Annika Kottner.
Same three. North Central College, the Cardinals, and Trine University. They're leading the way. There's Annika Kottner. They're trying to catch their teammates. There's Madeline Scope. She's going for it as well.
They're looking strong.
They're looking fine. We're going to get some good timing splits at the end of this bike. There's Trine University, Alexandria Smith. Do you know Trine University is the jewel of the Northeast Indiana? Did you know that, Sarah? They're best known for the School of Engineering and School of Business. So you can go there and get a great engineering and business degree. They're starting their final hill here, Sarah.
Yes, this last one. Last one will get you. Being at ASU, we tried to ride the course as much as we can, but it has been a little bit difficult with the open roads before class or when we're out there riding. So we do this hill quite a bit, but definitely not as much as we would hope.
Oh, it's so true. There's the leaders coming up on the final hill. Look at that Trek bike, nice and green. Looking strong, Trine University. Angola, Indiana. They started their program on August 21st, 2017. They're 2 years into the program. They've got 7 athletes here. Amira Faulkner and Alexandria Smith, there she is in the blue uniform from Trine University. They're at the base of the hill. They probably can see those other athletes up front, huh? They can probably see Amira Faulkner and Grace Miller.
Yeah, definitely on this 180. Kind of see them on the other side of the road.
So it's the North Central College Cardinals and Trine University a show right now for the D3 racing. This is where it's at. We'll see. I'm suspecting we're going to get some timing splits and find out how far Rachel Ruana from Milwaukee School of Engineering. She's a strong cyclist. We haven't seen a shot of her yet, but she's a strong cyclist and a strong runner. So she'll be coming through the field. That's my prediction. We've got some other.
It's got Mallory Edwards, another strong runner.
Another strong runner, Mallory Edwards, absolutely. She'll be going really, really well. She'll be coming through. She's from Transylvania University. They've only brought 2 athletes. Transylvania has. They're from Lexington, Kentucky. Their head coach, again, is Sean McNulty. And next year, he's going to have a full squad here, he said. They're new in their program. I think there's some good training there in Lexington, Kentucky. This is your chase pack right here, 109. Looks like Maddie Scope and Annika Kottner, along with Alexandria Smith. How's their form look? They look pretty good. I think
they all look strong.
They look strong right there. Maddie is strong on the hills, absolutely. There they are in the final U-turn. They're looking good going around that final shot. There they are. We'll see how far they're behind. We can get a split. If we get that second chase pack in that next U-turn, we can kind of see where they are. Here they are coming down the hill. Yes. I got about 20 seconds right now. Let's see where they are on the final U-turn before they go in there. Coming in. It's going to be, we're talking about 40, 45 seconds. So the gap is maintained strong. Grace Miller, top returner in the front pack. Here they come. We're at 40 seconds right now, Sarah, on the final U-turn. There it is. 40, I would say 40 to 45 seconds, dead on. Been like that the whole time. That front pack of Grace Miller and Amira Faulkner are actually riding really well. It's still maintaining about 40 to 45 seconds, just to let you viewers know at home. The top 5 are all really tight. I'm expecting Grace Miller to run really well from this front group. She's the top returner, so she's a strong runner. Grace is pretty strong, but Maddie Scope, if she's within a minute, Maddie Scope is going to be flying on this run course. She's in the chase pack. She knows it. She's the strongest runner out of that chase pack, Sarah.
And
Maddie Scope.
Not short, but fast run, nice and flat on the bike path out there.
Alexandria Smith, I don't know how her run is from Trine University. I don't know how strong she is on the run. But I know Annika Kottner also is a strong runner as well for North Central College. She definitely will be up there. So Maddie Scope and Annika Kottner, right now, North Central College is where it's at. They might be looking for the sweep here today. Have they done that before? We have to look at past results to see whether or not they have done that. Sarah, you're going to let me know, because last year, I mean, I know they went first overall in the team title, but they might have actually swept it, gone 1, 2, and 3. The Cardinals out of Naperville, Illinois, Jenny Garrison, head coach of North Central College, and assistant coach Kurt Woodward have got the Cardinals ready. Here they are getting out of their shoes. This is your chase pack. They're already getting out. They realize it's a technical part coming in transition. We're getting ready to see what's coming on. Here they're coming down the final hill. They're getting ready. They're getting out of their shoes, getting ready to get off their bike, come on the dismounts. Your leaders are already into transition. They're into transition right now. Amira Faulkner and Grace Miller, there they are. Here they come. They're in transition. There's Grace Miller coming onto the run. She looks great. She's your top returner from last year. She's your leader of the race in the start of the 5K. There's Amira Faulkner, Trine University, Angola, Indiana. She's a strong cyclist. There we go. Let's see how far back they are, Sarah. Timing splits here. There they are. There's the chase pack off the bike. Maddie Scope is loving it. She's less than a minute down. She's your cross-country runner from North Central College. She's going to be flying on this run. Alexandria Smith, don't know much about her run from Trine University. She had a great transition there. And there goes Annika Kottner as well from North Central College. Those three are going to be going out on the 5K course. There it is. Here we go. Let's see how far back they are. I think it's, man, I want to say 40 seconds right now, Sarah, are the timing splits that we have, that they're back.
I think Madeline can do it.
Maddie's, I'm definitely putting my money on Maddie. She's such a strong runner. There's Grace Miller. There's Amira Faulkner. Amira's running well right now. She's hanging in there. Grace Miller has done a lot on the bike. She's your top returner. There's the pass for the lead. Those are your leaders. Trine University, Amira Faulkner, she was second out of the water, second onto the bike, second onto the run, and now she has taken the lead as they begin to the 5K. Trine University, Amira Faulkner, well done. Amira, you're having a great day. Amira was first Central Regional. She's an out-swim cyclist. Alexandria Smith was seventh at the Central Regionals, the other girl back in the back from Trine University. But there she is, Amira Faulkner taking the lead, storming to the front. Grace Miller, who did a lot of the work on the bike. That's what happens, Sarah, sometimes. When you do too much work on the bike, it can tax you on the run, right?
Definitely.
Here's their left-hand turn across the pedestrian bridge. There she goes. Amira Faulkner, we stay here. We can get some time splits. 1:43, I got
only about
10 seconds right there. But let's see what the split's going to be to Maddie Scope and Allie Smith from Trine.
It's only about 78 outside right about now, but it will be interesting to see in this afternoon race with a lot of cold weather athletes coming down how the heat will play with them on this run, because it makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. 25 and 30-second gap right there. Maddie Scope, 25 seconds behind the leader. Allie Smith in fourth place. She's 30 seconds down. There's Grace Miller. She's in second place, going across the beautiful pedestrian bridge. Look at that bridge, Sarah. Huh? That is some architecture here in Tempe, Arizona. That's beautiful. Great camera work, great shots. Loving this right now. There's Grace Miller in second. She's going to see her teammate real soon here in Maddie Scope. Going to be coming up from behind. She's about 10 seconds. She's going to be right off this camera guy's shoulder. Looks like that's Daryl's shoulder coming up. But that's Amira Faulkner pulling away from Grace Miller across the bridge. There's your lead cyclist. That's not Marty Roy. That's the lead cyclist.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure. There's Amira Faulkner. She's off the bridge. Maddie Scope's going to be coming from behind. Allie Smith. This is the North Central College Trine University show. There he is. We've got some splits now, Sarah. You want to read those off from the overall?
Yeah, Grace Miller was 49, 46 coming in to the third lap of the bike. Then we got Amira Faulkner right there at 49, 53.
There's Maddie Scope making the pass, Sarah. Look at that. Right off the bridge. She's passing her teammate. You think she's giving some encouragement along the way? That's what you did, right? You're the strong runner.
Yes, definitely.
Come on, Grace, you got it. There's the Raiders coming in. What race number is this right here? There's 120. There's a shot. I can give you that right now. That's Rachel Ruana. There's your strong runner from Milwaukee School of Engineering, Rachel Ruana. She is a great runner. She finished 7th here last year. She's a top returner. She's going for top 5. She's going for the podium.
She
Sarah.
finished 3rd at our Eastern qualifier out in Virginia this year, too.
Sarah, she's going for the podium. She looks great. She's hard charging. She's going to be in that top 5 here real soon. She's 6th. Here's 7th, Milliken. There's Powers. She's Powers from Milliken. There she is, 122, Morgan Powers. She's in 7th place right now. Well done, Morgan. Milliken University. She's the top Milliken athlete. So again, to recap, right now we've got North Central College in 2nd and in 3rd place. Maddie Scope making the charge. And we got Amira Faulkner leading the race right now. Here's a good shot, more North Central athletes. This is right before they go across the bridge. She gives a little smile, a little thumbs up. How about that? Huh? Loving the attitude with the athletes out here today. Well done.
The end of this bridge is about 800 meters into the run.
Oh, there's Kiefer. There's Maddie Scope. She is charging race number 109. She's a Cardinal, and she's got Amira Faulkner in her sights on the far side of Tempe Town Lake on the south shore. There it is. There's the U-turn right there. You can see it. There those two go. Amira Faulkner, let's catch and see how far Maddie Scope is behind. We can see that. No, here we go. Another Milliken athlete coming around, coming across the bridge.
So I don't zone out.
This top 5 is going to be interesting. Right now it's North Central College and Trine University. I'm questioning, where's Trine's 3rd athlete, Sarah? You need 3 to score in the team competition. Do you know where Trine University's 3rd athlete is? I don't, but I hope they do. The coach probably does. There's Milliken. Great swimmer.
It's our 14th position right about here.
14th position, yes. Nice, that's the 14th spot. Timing Matt there is on the run course. Or coming out and starting the run. Pretty soon these girls are going to be coming across the bridge. Amira Faulkner, we will get a good time split here real soon. There she is. There's the leader of the Division III 2019 Women's Collegiate National Championships, Amira Faulkner. She was 2nd out of the water, 2nd off the bike, and now she's leading the race. Run is not her specialty, but you know what? She is pumped. She's like, listen, I'm going to take this race by storm. I'm going to finish top 3 on the podium today.
Yeah, she still looks strong going through it.
She looks great. Look at her turnover. I don't need the water. No, thank you. I don't need your water, sir. Thanks for being out here and volunteering, but I don't need that. I'm going for it. But Maddie Scope is coming from behind. She is going to be strong. That's not Maddie Scope. That's another North Central College athlete. The Cardinals are just putting a bunch of athletes in the front of this race. Well done. Well done, Jenny Garrison and Kurt Woodward, North Central College, NCC. Maddie Scope is behind this camera shot right here. Behind Daryl, giving us these great camera views right now. Maddie Scope is going to be coming from behind, but there it is, Amira Faulkner going on the pedestrian and making her way back. There she is. We can pan back. There it is. We got more athletes racing here.
That's Katie Alaska.
Yes, Katie Alaska, great swimmer. Great swimmer, solid bike. Milliken University swim team has brought their triathlon team, brought their A game. There she is, Maddie Scope. What's the time on that right there? That's 10 seconds right there.
Yep.
Maddie Scope, excellent runner. One more lap. We're probably about 2K into this run right now. And there's a large group. There's Allie Smith in 3rd right now. There's a long camera view to Allie Smith, Trine University. She's right now on your podium. Grace Miller's in 4th. And Annika Kottner. Looks like Annika Kottner's going to be ready passing Grace Miller, if my eyes are correct. NCC, there's Allie Smith. Well done on the podium right now as it stands. Annika Kottner right now is passing Grace Miller. Let's see what we get here. Annika Kottner, let's see. Here we go. What's that race number? 109, that is. Yes. That's what I got. I got it. Oh, it's 103. That was Annika Kottner, yes. And Grace Miller are your 4th and 5th athletes. There's your top 5. They're all on the bridge. Amira Faulkner, well done. Solid turnover, but Maddie Scope's got a quicker turnover. And there's her coach. Great. There's Jenny Garrison out on the course. She's letting her know. But I think I think Maddie knows, doesn't she? She knows where that lean motorcycle is. She knows where the front of the pack is. She is talented. We should go over some of the race results for Maddie Scope, what she's done this year. She's a tremendous athlete for North Central College.
She won our Eastern Regional Qualifier on Virginia last
Smith
month.
Mountain Lake.
Yep.
4 weeks ago, she won in Smith Mountain Lake, Virginia. Maddie Scope was your top Division II athlete.
Yep.
Wow. And Amira Faulkner was second. This is like a replay of the East Coast Regional Qualifier in Smith Lake Mountain, Virginia. Amira Faulkner, here it is. Maddie Scope, we're about to see the pass.
And she was 4th out at our Central Qualifier.
Maddie Scope was
in Pleasant Prairie.
Pleasant Prairie. That's put on by North Central College, and Kurt Woodward puts on a great race there. It's still about 10 seconds. We're going to see here pretty soon if Amira Faulkner's got some stuff left in the tank. They got 1 lap to go, so they're getting ready to go on the U-turn here on the back to transition. They're heading back to transition. So they're heading back to transition. There's some of our other athletes going out onto the race course, onto the 5K course.
Amira Faulkner actually won our Central Regional Qualifier and outran Maddie, so.
Wow. So here it is.
Happen.
Anything can happen. Absolutely. Here are your top 2 athletes. Amira Faulkner, Maddie Scope, Trine University, North Central College. This is for the individual title. Trine's also got Allie Smith in there. There's the U-turn. That's the U-turn. That's 1 lap. They've done 1 lap. They're heading out on their 2nd lap. I got 8 seconds right there. I got 8 seconds back to Maddie Scope. She was 40 seconds down. She's made up 30 seconds in the first lap, Sarah. How do you feel about that? That's going to be tough. We're going to see. It's going to be a battle, huh? It's exciting racing here in beautiful Tempe Town Lake.
We'll see if Amira sticks on her hip as well. I think
yes. Come on, Trine University. This is exciting racing. Division III, we're here in beautiful Tempe Town Lake. There's your pedestrian bridge. Tempe Town Lake. That's where they did the swim. Tempe, Arizona is where we are at home of Arizona State University. Forks Up, that's their thing. They get the Forks Up whenever they can. They're going to be racing here in just over an hour. The Sun Devils are. They're going to go for their 4-peats, 4-time national champions in Division I. We'll see if it happens on their home course. Are the fans going to come out? That's the question. We know Marty Roy is out, but will the fans actually come out? The student athletes on a Saturday morning.
Yes.
You know? I mean, it's still early for them.
We got practice. They're up.
Okay. The student athletes will be out there.
They'll be out there, and our 942 crew will be out there with hats, gear.
When you say 942 crew, what are we talking about here?
So 942
is that the area code?
There's 942 seats in the student section of now the new basketball arena. Used to be Wells Fargo, but so there's 942 seats, and so we got our crew of 942
There you
people.
go. There you go. It's
Every
the crew.
game.
That's a big crew, just under 1,000. This looks like, is that Maddie Scope? It looks like that's Maddie Scope heading out there, and Amira Faulkner still there.
Still keeping her 8 seconds.
Yes. She's still got the gap. Amira Faulkner is having herself a day. She has won the Central Regional Qualifier. She got 2nd at the East Coast Regional Qualifier at Smith Mountain Lake, Virginia. They're taking water. They're putting it on their heads. It's hot and humid out here. Maybe not so humid in Arizona, but it's hot.
I got to meet some of the Trine girls last year. It was like, unfortunately, they had a girl with a pretty bad crash on the course. But
at the national championship last year.
At the national championship, and unfortunately, she couldn't fly due to a punctured lung. So some of the ASU girls, we went and hung out with them at the hospital for a few days, and their team's awesome. The girls are great. Their coach, he's a really good guy, and it was awesome that we got to kind of talk and meet all of them outside of the triathlon.
Sarah, that's a great example of Trine University and who they are, what their team's all about, who their coach is. But that's Allie Smith we're looking at right now. That's Allie Smith. She's in 3rd. She's hanging with Maddie Scope. Here's your top 3. Amira Faulkner, Maddie Scope, Allie Smith. It's Trine in 1st. NCC, North Central College in 2nd. Allie Smith, Trine University in 3rd. I want to know where Rachel Ruana is. We're going to see her pretty soon coming on.
She was 6th coming into the run.
She was 6th coming into the run, Rachel Ruana. Her race number.
She finished 3rd at our East Regional Qualifier.
She's race number 120, and she's from the Milwaukee School of Engineering. I know her goal is to finish top 2. There it is, more Central athletes. That looks like Annika Kottner right there. There she is. There's Rachel Ruana. She's storming through the field. She is 5th place, and here she comes, Rachel Ruana. Milwaukee School of Engineering. She's a strong cyclist. She's a strong runner. There's another Milwaukee School of Engineering. Wow, this is great racing. She's hard charging. She's in 4th and 5th. Milwaukee School of Engineering's in 4th and 5th right now. Or 5th and 6th, excuse me, 5th and 6th. This is great racing. It's Trine University, North Central College, and Milwaukee School of Engineering for the top 3 right now on the podium for the team competition. Sarah, are you as excited as I am?
Yeah.
Okay. Here they are. There's North Central College, one of their other athletes. They brought 6 here today. You can bring a full team of 7. 7 athletes is your full team. You can bring 7 athletes to this many, but you count only 3, and your best 3. Yep. But those, like you said, Sarah, those 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th athletes, they're important as well. Here goes some more. There's Milwaukee School of Engineering. Are they the Raiders? Is that what it is? Is that what the Milwaukee School of Engineering is? Is that what their mascot is? I may be ahead of myself. I shouldn't ask a question I don't know the answer to. That's okay, Sarah. We'll go with that. Here it is. This is the U-turn that you're seeing. Halfway through the run, 2.5 kilometers into the run. They've got one more lap to go. Or for all, that's 1.5 miles for those in the U.S. watching domestically. We've got international and domestic viewers all around the world. Thanks for watching triathlonlive.tv. It's free. Make sure you come back and tell your friends this is where to be at 1:30 p.m. Mountain, 3:30 Eastern. We've got some more Milliken athletes here. Powers, she's a strong runner. Morgan Powers. Looks like that's also Shager as well from Milliken. There's your strong swim team. Milwaukee School of Engineering, they're heading back. This race is spread out. There's a lot going on right now. This race is spread out, but we know the front, and Amira Faulkner is still leading this race. Maddie Scope is 8 seconds behind the last shot we saw on the far side of the course. Amira Faulkner and Maddie Scope, they were 1-2. Allie Smith is in 3rd. 4th place, Annika Kottner.
We got a stroller.
We got a stroller.
In a race.
What do you feel about that, Sarah? Sarah, what do you feel about that guy right now?
I hope he's cheering.
What is he thinking, do you think?
What are these people doing?
Yeah, but do you think maybe he should have gone another way? That's the only way across, huh?
Yeah.
He's got to get the baby across.
He's got to. Doesn't want to get. Hopefully he's out of there before our Sun Devils come blazing through.
He's got no forks up for that guy. Come on, buddy. Now he's going into oncoming traffic. Wow. That is a great ID, Sarah. Well done.
He's probably visiting from Tucson.
Oh, yes. Any chance we get a chance to rip on the Wildcats? We can, yeah. Wildcats of Arizona. They're just an hour and a half south, right?
Yep. Hopefully we're hoping we
can
get
add a program?
U of A to build a program, and then NAU, we can have a little Pac-12 Arizona rivalry.
Yes. That would be awesome. We're looking for that. We're looking for more Power 1 schools to come on board. The championships. There's the leader. Looks like Maddie Scope is leading the race across the way. There's your lead cyclist. There she comes. Maddie Scope has passed Amira Faulkner. Folks, there she is. She was your winner at the East Coast Regional Qualifier. There's Amira Faulkner. Is she going to hang with Maddie Scope? That's the question.
She's coming in right behind her.
Man, and I'm hoping I'm saying Scope right because I've said it all day. And if I've mispronounced her name, I am terribly sorry. There's Allie Smith right now in 3rd. Will she pass Amira Faulkner? This is a tight race. This is a shot we want to be on. There it is. Maddie Scope, Amira Faulkner's in 2nd, Allie Smith in 3rd, and it looks like Rachel Ruana is coming in 4th. If that's her from Milwaukee School of Engineering, it could be a lapped athlete. I'm not too sure, but my eyes aren't that good.
Oh, looking back.
Man, you know what? I think they are lapped athletes. I'm confident in 1st and 2nd. So that is Maddie Scope. She's looking down the road, and Amira Faulkner, there it is. But that is Rachel Ruana coming now, I think, in 3rd. We've had some more passes. This is a great place to be. This is a great shot. I am curious to see who that podium athlete is. I think it's Rachel Ruana from Milwaukee School of Engineering. There's your leader, Maddie Scope, in the final stretch on the north shore of Tempe Town Lake. There she goes. Great shot.
Nice downhill for the finish.
Is that really a downhill, though? Is it?
It's slightly.
It's slightly downhill, yes.
Especially once you get to the bridge. Then you have a little uphill, like 10 steps.
Yes. There she is. Maddie Scope, your East Regional Qualifier champion at Smith Mountain Lake, second place. Or was she second place? She was fourth place. No,
she won our East Regional
No,
qualifier.
she won the East Regional. But how about the Central Regional qualifier? She got
she was
fourth place there.
Place.
Fourth place there. She's looking behind her. Don't look back, Maddie. Don't look back. You don't need to look back. Amira Faulkner is well behind. If I was your coach, Jenny Garrison, right now, that's what I would say to you. Your turnover looks good.
Don't take the water.
It's okay. She's just putting on it. She's just dumping it on her. There it is. Maddie Scope, North Central College, Naperville, Illinois. They brought 6 athletes here. Head coach Jenny Garrison. They're the 3-time defending national champions. It's no surprise that they're going to put another national champion up on the top of the podium. But the question is, where's Amira Faulkner in second place right now? Where's Rachel Ruana? Where do we see her in third? Those are great questions. But right now, it's the Maddie Scope Show. North Central College. There she is. She's coming into the finish. She's got about, what, 300 meters to go?
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe a little less.
What are you feeling right now, if you're her? What are you feeling?
Excitement?
Yes, you're feeling excited. It's not
it's a national championship.
Hey, it's not a trick question, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's no trick question. You're feeling excited.
Tired?
There she is. Will she give a high five to her friends? There's the mile 3 mark. She's got 0.1 to go, maybe a little less.
Coming into the finisher.
There we go, Sarah. Great racing by Maddie Scope. She's coming in, North Central College in the final chute. There she is. She's coming in. She's going to win Division III national championship title. Coming in, representing North Central College, the 3-time team defending champion, Maddie Scope, is your national Division III 2019 Women's Collegiate champion. Well done, Maddie. Great finish. There she is. There's Amira Faulkner, Trine University, second place. Well done, Amira. Yes, second place. She's your runner-up national champion. Well done, Amira Faulkner for Trine University. Where's Allie Smith? Where's Rachel Warner? Will we see them come across the line? Here we go. Great racing by Amira Faulkner, Trine University. So we got North Central College in 1. Trine University, Amira Faulkner, 2. Will it be Allie Smith? Will it be Rachel Ruana? Will it be Annika Kottner from North Central College? Will it be Grace Miller? Who's it going to be? There's a lapped athlete coming across the finish line. It's been great racing out here today. Unbelievable racing. There's a North Central College. That looks like Annika Kottner. Is that our third place shot right there? That looks like our third place shot. Annika Kottner coming in. North Central College. She's going to be finishing third place today. There she is. Annika Kottner, 103. Is that the race number I see? I see 103. Annika Kottner, North Central College.
Looking strong.
She's on the podium. Well done, Annika. Is that 103? That is. That's Annika Kottner. Third place on the podium. Well done.
First and third going to North Central.
There it is. There's Rachel Wana, Milwaukee School of Engineering. She's in fourth place. There's your fourth place finisher, Milwaukee School of Engineering. Rachel Ruana. Milwaukee School of Engineering is located in Milwaukee, downtown Milwaukee. There she is. She's a strong cyclist. She ran out of real estate on the run to get onto that podium. She's your fourth place finisher today. The ASU cheerleaders are out and up. There they are. Rachel Ruana, well done.
Nice job.
Fourth place. What do you think, huh?
Especially coming from that second
She
biker.
came from way back. She absolutely did.
Ran at least 40 seconds back.
Well, I think she was in pack 3. She was beyond that. She was in the second pack. We never saw the second chase back. There's Trine University. There's Allie Smith from Trine University. She's going to be your fifth place finisher today. Well done, Allie Smith.
We'll find
She planted seventh. I think she planted seventh place at the East Coast Regional Qualifier. Allie Smith did.
And ninth
There
place
she is.
at the Central Regional Qualifier.
Wow.
Moving up her places.
Top 5 today. Well done, Allie Smith. Alexandria Smith. Well done. Trine University.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be
Trine and
close.
North Central.
North Central for the team title. We're trying to give you all the action here. Coming to you live from Tempe, Arizona, suburb of Phoenix, home of Arizona State University. We're looking for our sixth place finisher. Great job. Maddie Scope, first place today in the D3 National Championships. Second place, Amira Faulkner from Trine University. Third place, Annika Kottner, gave it her all. She knew she had to hit that podium. She heard Kurt Wordwood, assistant coach, yell at her about 100 meters out. There it is, another NCC. There they are. Looks like they are going to defend their national title. Could be 1, 3, and 6. There's your 6th place. There's Grace Miller. Looks like 10. That's Grace Miller, 144. There she is. She was in front all day. She was your leader out of the swim. She was your leader onto the bike. Here she comes in the finishing chute. Going to finish 6th today. 3rd North Central College athlete. She was your top returner last year. And 3rd, well done, Grace Miller at the front all day. 4th time here at the National Championships. She's won 3 national titles, and it looked like it could have been her 4th. I mean, judging by my unofficial accounts, NCC on the team title, if I'm doing my simple math correctly, they got 10 points. Sarah, talk to me.
We don't have a third Trine athlete in yet, so they're coming in.
Or Milwaukee School of Engineering as well.
They need 2.
Well done to the Cardinals. That's your team here today. They're the 4th time now, unofficially. I'm way ahead of myself, but that's where I like to be, on the edge, over on the balcony, on the plank. That's where we are. We're announcing the results.
We got Powers coming in.
Yes, she's a great run. Morgan Powers, Millikan University. Millikan's out of Decatur, Illinois. They just started their triathlon program this August. Did you know that? Look at her. She's pumped.
It's a quick turnaround.
Yes.
Bunch of strong swimmers from that school.
Good job, Morgan Powers. Well done. She finishes 7th place. Way to go. Good job, Morgan. Good job, Powers. That's your top Millikan athlete. There's another North Central. North Central College, NCC, is being represented. The Cardinals have brought it today, just like Arizona State. What do you think? In about another hour, another half an hour? Here they are, North Central College coming in for 8th place. Where's she gonna? Who she is? What we got here? What's our race number? We haven't called her out all day. 127.
Molly Oak.
Molly Oak, North Central College. She's their 4th athlete. Good job, Molly. Great run. She wasn't there in the swim. We didn't see her on the bike, but she's had a strong run. She's pumped. Put the sunglasses up. There she is. 1 hour and 17 minutes across the line. 8th place today. Here goes a strong runner in 9th. Here we go. Got a 9th place finisher coming in. I haven't seen her all day. There she is. Didn't see that one. How about you? That's okay. It looks like another Millikan athlete, or is that Trine right here?
It's Millikan, strong swimmers.
Yes, there's a Millikan athlete in 10th place. Good job. Millikan in 10th. We got great racing. What about the cheerleaders out here today, huh? They got up early? When I say early, I mean like, college early. It's like lunchtime,
I don't know
Sarah.
what that is.
We got some more of our athletes out there.
Lauren Campbell was our 14th place finisher.
Got it. Yes. Okay, now we're going to head down to our on-course race interviewer. Yes, he's down there. He's with Arizona State to interview our race winner, Maddie Scope. Let's go down and hear from him. Scotty, take it away. Scotty Gange.
You've had some time to realize what you've just done. How do you feel right now?
Pretty amazing. It was a really tough race, but a lot of fun.
So you were in the lead for the majority of the race. You really waited until the running side, and then you literally ran away with it. What's the difference maker for you in the last portion of this race?
Just that running is my strength. Obviously, the swim is like my toughest challenge throughout the race, and I knew I was pretty far back, and I knew I had to work on flips on the bike to make the run possible to catch it.
Past the finish line, representing North Central College, and to win the national championship. What does that mean to you, representing the school in your area?
It feels great. We worked so hard this season to make this possible, and it's just amazing to see what the outcome was that we won.
Maddie, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Maddie Scapp, the 2019 Division III Women's National Championship.
Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Great reporting, Scotty Gange, Arizona State University. This is a great sprint finish. Here we are, just outside top 10.
Another Millikan athlete.
No, that was EMU. That was Eastern Mennonite University, Sarah. That is, let me go to you and let you know who that athlete was. You've got my packet. Here we go. All right. It is Abigail Shelley. Just finished 11th place. She's their one athlete from Eastern Mennonite University. Well done, Abigail Shelley. Strong run. All right, we're going to go back down to Scotty Grange for the second place, Amira Faulkner. Scotty, take it away.
Come on, Andrew. Ready? Ready?
Here at second place, Amira Faulkner. Amira, you had some time to kind of recognize what you just got to be second place in the national championship. What does that mean to you?
That's awesome. It just, like, we worked so hard for it, like, all summer and then all season, so it means a lot to do good, to finish good.
You were really in the leaderboard the entirety of this race. Going through it from swimming, biking, to running, how'd you keep yourself in to stay in it and be one of the top racers in the country?
It's hard, because you gotta keep, like, mentally, like, yourself into it, because then when you're out there, like, by yourself, it's hard to keep it going. So I had one of the great girls from Varsity. She helped me on the bike. We worked together, and then that really helped, like, save it for the run.
It was really cool to watch the camaraderie of you two, and you know, representing for Trine University, coming in second place for Trine University. What does that mean for you?
It's great. Like, I love Trine, and it's an amazing opportunity to be able to represent Trine University and Coach Powell and all that he's done for us.
When you look back on today being second place in the national championship, what are you going to remember most?
Just a great trip I had with, like, the team and how we just all, like, supported each other up to this moment, and just being able to race, like, it's such a blessing to be able to come out here and do this.
It's fun to watch you, Amira. Congratulations. Well done. Go get some rest, all right?
Hang it.
Great interview by Amira Faulkner. Good job, Scotty Gaines. Appreciate you being out there. It was a great interview. Here we got some more athletes coming across the finish line. There's another Millikan athlete, another great strong swimmer. You know, what I hear Amira saying is that, I mean, she's just enjoying the fact that, I mean, she's on the podium representing Trine University, her school in Angola, Indiana, who brought 7 athletes today. There's another Trine finisher. Well done. We're heading back down to Scotty Gange. We're looking for a third place interview, and we'll see. Here we go. Take it away, Scotty.
Our third star of today, let's close out the podium. Annika Cotner. First off, congratulations. How do you feel right now? Third place in the national championship.
I feel awesome. This is my goal from the beginning.
To represent that and to kind of, at this point, I know you've had a couple minutes to really recognize that. What goes through your head when you realize that you've accomplished your goal and here you are on the podium in the national championship?
I guess I'm just really happy that I could work with my teammates out there, and we all push each other all season long. This is what we worked for all season, and it feels awesome to finally get that goal.
Today seemed like the day for North Central. 2019 national champion for North Central, number 3, and it seems like all you girls were just kind of in the heat of the race the entire time. How cool is that for you to race with all your friends and be here at the national championship like that?
So we kind of knew going into it that once we got up to each other out on the bike, especially to just work with each other, and for Maddie to be an awesome teammate and really help me out on the bike, it really got me out on the run where I needed to be so I could finish strong and help my team get to finish.
Through the first 2 portions of the race, you weren't on the podium. You were back in kind of 4th, 5th, or 6th place. What changed for you in the running portion to make your way back up to the podium and be where you are right now?
I just knew I could do it. I knew it was my goal, and once it's over, it's over. You can't do it again. So just kind of put it all out there on the course and got it done.
Well, it's over. You got it done. You were fantastic. Congratulations, Annika. On the podium. Really, really special.
Stay there.
Scotty Gaines, thank you so much. Great interview. Annika Cotner, she was pumped about her day, huh? On the podium at the Division III National Championships. Well done by her. I mean, Maddie Scope, Annika Cotner, 1-3, and then their 6th place athlete, Grace Miller. There's a team title for you. They've got some more shots and some more athletes coming in. That looks like the Milwaukee School of Engineering, another athlete for them, another Trine athlete right there. But what a great day of racing at Tempe, Arizona in Tempe Town Lake.
Had some solid performances out there and happy athletes.
What's your takeaway, Sarah, from what you saw today of Division 3? You got the results right here. You can see Division 3 National Championships. Maddie Scope, North Central, 111.08. Amira Faulkner from Trine, 111.27. Really close there, about 15 seconds. Annika Kottner, North Central, 112.41. Rachel Ruana, Milwaukee School of Engineering. Well done. Strong run by her, 113.19. Allie Smith from Trine, she was in that chase pack all day, 114.01. Grace Miller, North Central College. Morgan Powers from Milliken had a strong run. Molly Olt from North Central, 8th place. And then Grayson Bray from Transylvania, she was 9th. She's a strong runner. And then Hope Roderick from Milliken, in 10th.
It's awesome to see a mix of schools in there too. We have Trine, North Central, Milliken, all really strongly represented.
Yeah, great. It was a great day. It was a great day of racing for Division 3.
And we're just getting started.
And we are just getting started. Yeah, absolutely. And I think the unofficial results, we don't have them posted yet. They're not official, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. North Central College is your defending, now 4-time team national champion for the Division 3 title. North Central College. Well done to the Cardinals, Coach Jenny Garrison and Assistant Coach Kurt Wordwood on your team victory today. 4-time national champions. Well done. And we'll come back to you and let you know Trine University or Milliken or Milwaukee School of Engineering who's going to finish that 2nd and 3rd, round out their team titles. We'll get you more scoring. So stay tuned for more live coverage on triathlonlive.tv. We'll be back to you in about 15 to 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. We'll be back to you 1:15. Letting you know for the D1 and D2 race coverage for the 2019 Women's Collegiate National Championships for the D1 and D2 divisions. Are you excited, Sarah?
I'm very excited. It's going to be a great race.
Tell your parents, tell your friends, it's free on triathlonlive.tv.